What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be going over kind of our recommendations of how to prepare for this next week, because we know we've just had literally 2 weeks back-to-back that were pretty gem heavy. This week it was more, if you're like a spender, it was gem heavy. If you're a non-spender, there was like a couple things to purchase. The week before that, very, very gem heavy, and we're coming up to another Transcendence Hero release. Typically, there's some sort of the event that, again, has a gem sink in it. We just don't know how important it is to get potentially pay-to-win artifacts, because what we've seen from the past few, Transcendence Hero releases, they usually come with some decent rewards. Now, is it going to be as good as, like, Anniversary, which happens in the early to mid-June range? Maybe, maybe not. We don't really know, because the thing that's happened with DH games and the events is like the super god tier events were like always way up here and everything else was in the bin, in the garbage, just horrible events. Now those garbage events are now like, it's not bad. It's actually close pretty good. And then the average events are like, well, that's solid. And now the big ones aren't as big of a deal, I feel like. So you have to try to decide when is the right time to use your heroic scrolls. Of course, your main goal of using heroic scrolls is no longer to get a hero. It is to get artifacts, Cloud Island resources, star spawn materials, all those things. That's where the real power comes for your account. Not necessarily the heroes. The heroes are important, but there's just so many chests in the game nowadays, it makes it a lot easier. So let's jump into it. Let's take a look at the past couple Transcendence Hero releases. Let's see what their rewards were so we can guess a little bit better on what you want to try to save up, and if you should be spending your gems on the event. Because as I say, guys, I know a lot of you guys probably already spent your gems on like Thursday, Friday of last week. Always wait till Thursday of the following week. Just let the event go for a week. Once you get to Thursday, then decide if you're going to spend your gems or do your things on this week's event, or if it's better to save it for the following week. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're over 71,000 subscribers now, so thank you guys so much. Let's go. So first up, we need to talk about the last Transcendence Hero release, and that was with the first of the hero batch that are the new heroes turning into new Transcendence Heroes, and that was Sun Devourer Eos from the base Eos. Well, what they did during this event, so they didn't start overloading us with heroes, they, instead of having both a hero release and a Transcendence Hero release like they did in the past, they just cut out every other hero release now. So our schedule's a new non-Transcendence Hero. The following month it turns into a Transcendence Hero. Then the following month, non-Transcendence. So we're getting less heroes per year, but we're getting 2 more Transcendence. So there's a positive to that, there's a negative to that. So it's kind of each their own on that one. There's less time to save up your crystals of Transcendence. Granted, we have a little bit higher of an income nowadays. It is what it is, but they introduce what they call a prey event. So you get to literally pick which hero you are summoning for. It could be a new one, it could be an older one, like a Delacium that you just want to build that hero, or, Holmes Young. So that's the one really nice thing about this system, is you no longer have to worry about summoning every hero, even as a whale, because you can, if you don't want the hero immediately, you can just wait a month, have it hit the prey event, and then summon for the hero and immediately turn it into Transcendence. So it's kind of a cool process and a cool way to do it, that it also lightens the load of having to summon every single time to not miss out on heroes. You can simply wait a month and still use your heroic scrolls, and then or wait to the following month, and then you can use profit orbs from them. So the prey event was really cool. There's always like a bonus currency in the event with it, which is very important, because they're both in the loops and in the shop. Loop's the important part, because that's how we get free pay-to-win artifacts. They did up it to 2 cores per loop, which is solid too. And of course, there is the coveted Transcendence fight, which we've had like every single time. So definitely imagine this to be happening. I imagine they're gonna kick like Scarlet Queen Halora off this list, and it'll be Lord of Fear Aspen, Asmodela Dauntless, Starwing Jara, Vesa, and then Sun Devourer Eos as the one that you probably need. Sun Devourer Eos and the new Star Alchemist Home will be the one to get the 5 cores, because again, we'll be adding people. My friends list is just forever in disarray because this happens every 2 months. So I'll be setting up my macro. I'll be trying to run my PC 24 hours a day with that macro running to add you guys to my friends list so you guys can get all these rewards. I kind of hope they sweeten it and make this a little bit better. I'll be honest, instead of this right here, could they give us like 100 scrolls? I mean, that'd be cool. Even 50 scrolls. I'll take 50 scrolls in each one of these. 50 scrolls, 20 profit or something like that. I don't want these hero copies. These guys, these amount to pretty much nothing nowadays, it feels like. Or just give us more chests. That would be cool as well. But definitely stay tuned for the Transcendence fight. We did have a bonus spin to win event, which is where the gem sync was in the last Transcendence Hero release. So again, we'll probably have a little bit more information on Thursday. So give it 2 days. Save your gems. Of course, don't use your gems just yet. We need to make sure we have enough for next week's event because spin to win might be getting us a pay to win artifact versus resources. So you have to decide, do I want like the base star spawn materials as a non-spender because you can still get the star spawn core 1, 2, and 3s from this week's event? Or do I want to go for something that might be a little more worthwhile, some cores, some scrolls, but what's really important is the bonus loot on this event. So you got to remember, and of course we had this gigantic Chinese New Year event too, so I wouldn't expect all of these things to come through with here, but the quest system I think will be similar to it as well. So you're going to want to save your tavern scrolls up for another week to make sure you can cash them in here. You're of course going to want to obtain 5-star heroes, and you're going to want to light up regular Holmes Young in the 5, 6, and 10-star avatars in your Pokedex. And then lastly, there's always some sort of event down here that's like consume gold, arena tickets, spirit, that type thing. So definitely save those resources too. They are very important. Now, if we go back even further and we take a look at Aspen's invitation, his event was a little different. The actual, I guess you'd say not even pay to win, but the actual event currency came from using profit orbs in a quest system instead of having it in the actual loops. I imagine we're going to have the same thing here where the bonus event currency happens in the loops themselves and not like the Transcendence Aspen one. His was a really weird event because they pushed his release back like half a month, which was really weird. I think they just weren't ready to release him in the new praise system, so they had to like kind of improvise because we got him like 2 to 3 weeks later than when we should have. We should have had him at like Thanksgiving, Black Friday, but we didn't. He had like a store where you could get, you know, some bonus stuff. You could get like a free pay to win artifact in a Magic Stone sword for 90, I believe. That was like very easy, I think. Because I think you could purchase anything you wanted here. Pretty sure this was like one of the easiest loops because this was 300 profit orbs. You didn't even have to do 300 profit orbs, especially if you had the regular Aspen lit up in your gallery. Like, what was it? 10, 20, 50. You only needed to get 50 points out of here, which was 150 profit orbs to get a Magic Stone sword. So this one was like a really good deal. And of course, he had the same exact system set up, same exact loot. Again, I really wish they would sweeten the pot with this one, make it just a little bit better to really pay off. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I think this is going to be almost an identical event to the Sun Devourer Eos event with the Prey event, the bonus loot, but it's not going to be as big of a deal, I don't think, because we don't have like Chinese New Year or a big holiday. Unless they like somehow link it to like St. Patrick's Day or something, which I don't know if they do that in this game, but that's really the only thing right now. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think. Again, like I said, save your resources every week until the following Thursday. I know it feels bad, but it's the smart way to play it so you get a preview of what next week's event is so you can optimally spend those very precious gems. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.